Welcome to episode number 43 of Broad Street Fanatics. I am here with Bentley women's basketball player Kari Brekke, and I'm really excited to hear what she has to say about how the season is going and everything else that involves basketball. So welcome.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
So my first question is, what was the recruitment process like for you?
My recruitment process was a little different than most as I transferred after my freshman year. So I initially went to UNH and was created out there. I'm from Wisconsin, so I wanted to leave home, leave the Midwest, kind of explore other parts of the countries for college. And I loved the school, I loved the location, but decided to make a change after my freshman year. So kind of had to go through that whole thing again. But knowing what I was looking for then the second time, I felt like I had a different perspective going into it, and found Bentley, which I didn't even know existed before. Coming from Wisconsin, not many people know about the smaller Division II schools out on the East Coast. But yeah, and fell in love with it right away, and have been really happy ever since. So glad I ended up here.
What is a typical day like for you as a student athlete?
A typical day for me has actually varied since I started graduate school, as all my classes are in the evening now. So I would say this year, wake up, do some homework, eat breakfast, and then usually go to practice in the afternoon. And then depending on the day, have a class after practice. So that was an adjustment, getting used to sitting in class after having a tough practice, or having a long film session. But I think I've adjusted now, and then usually at some point in there in between, grabbing dinner either with my teammates or after class, depending on what time it is. And then going to bed usually pretty early after a long day. But I would say that's typically what my days look like.
Uh, what are your thoughts on how the season is going?
Yeah, I feel like it's been going pretty good. It's a grind every year. This is the point in January where we've about halfway through conference, and we're kind of turning that corner, playing everyone a second time in our conference at least, and school's back starting up. So, but I think it's been good. We're a young team. We have 6 freshmen this year, so we've in the beginning, it was adjustment, like getting everyone on board and making sure everyone knew what the expectations were. But I think we're starting to figure out like who we are as a team and what our strengths are, and what we need to focus on and improve if we want to go far in postseason. So for me, it's the 5th year of just trying to really take everything in this year and enjoy it and stay in the moment. But I think it's going good, and I'm excited for with the next with the next 8 games of the regular season, then
Mhm.
hopefully what our postseason has to offer.
Uh, what what do you like to do on your free time?
So during my free time, I definitely like to spend time with my teammates, but also my roommates. They are not on the basketball team; they're on the volleyball and field hockey teams here at Bentley. So it's always nice to spend time with them. And I also enjoy music a lot. So whether it's trying to go to concerts or playing guitar or piano, kind of getting that balance with sports, and getting a break from it every now and then is always nice. But I also love watching professional sports. So been watching NFL playoffs. I'm a big Packers fan, but they unfortunately were not in the playoffs this year. And then same with NBA. And then all college basketball. It's fun to watch. But I would say usually between that and school, that takes up most of my free time.
I was actually at the Packers game on Christmas Day in Miami.
Oh, no way. They actually won
Yeah,
that game. So
yeah.
were you cheering for Miami or for
Uh, yeah. I actually have a friend that's a diehard Dolphins fan, so I was supporting her.
well, I'm sorry for your friend, but the Dolphins, they lost that game, but they did make the playoffs, so I guess they got the
Yeah.
better.
What are your thoughts on your next game against Saint Anselm?
Yeah, St. A's is they're a great program. They always have a good team. We've had some intense matchups with them over the last 3 years, so I'm excited for our game tomorrow. It's at home, which is nice. We haven't had a ton of home games this year, so we're grateful for that and having the students back. So I feel like it's going to be a great atmosphere, and we're looking to bounce back tomorrow. So I'm excited.
And my last question is, what are your thoughts on the schedule for next month?
Yeah, I think February is kind of make or break time, so I'm excited for us to have. I think we have a pretty strong schedule in February. Some big matchups that are going to be key with conference standings. So I think it's a tough schedule. We've had a tough schedule all year, but it'll be kind of it's that time where teams, they either take that step forward or they stay where they're at, and we're looking to keep moving forward and start feeling good heading into any tens and hopefully playoffs beyond that. So I'm excited to see how it comes together and to keep it rolling. But yeah, February basketball is when you want to be playing your best. So I think we'll be there.
Thank you so much for taking the time to come on and talk basketball, and I wish you the best of luck moving forward.
Yeah, thanks so much too, Alex. It was nice meeting you.
Same.